welcome to Final Fantasy II. This is the first stream of Final Fantasy II, so we'll be starting a new game. And yeah, this one's quite a lot different from Final Fantasy 1, that is, and quite different from a lot of the Final Fantasy games that have succeeded it as well. In terms of the dungeon design, and I guess the fact that it's got the password system as well, but chief amongst them as well is the leveling system. Hey Kendall, how's it going? So I'm looking forward to diving into this one and seeing how we get on with it. And yeah, hopefully the sort of aim of the series, the Final Fantasy II series that I'll be streaming, is to sort of demonstrate that it's not all hitting yourself. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. But yeah, without further ado, let's dive into it. And yeah, hope you're doing well today, Kendall. So unlike Final Fantasy 1, this actually has default names. I believe Vivian is actually short for Fiona or something like that, and Leon is short for Leonhart. But yeah, we'll keep the default names. Comeuppance. Okie dokie, let's get the definition of that. And the definition of comeuppance is a punishment or fate that someone deserves. Well, that's quite fitting for this game, actually, because you're going to see that it starts out quite a bit bleak. I think one thing that does stand out between this and its predecessor and its immediate successor, actually, is the focus on story. So, yeah, let's get into it. I'll just leave you guys to read the dialogue. But yeah, whereas Final Fantasy 1 was sort of basic, here's the monsters, they've taken over the elements, get the crystal, restore the world to peace. This one is very much, here's an evil empire, you're rebels, how do you thwart them? Hey Keecha, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. We're just starting some Final Fantasy 2. Yeah, if you're not following Keecha, she's doing some One Piece Odyssey, also doing some Forspoken as well. Yeah, no worries, welcome in. And it goes without saying, this is the Pixel remaster. Hey, Anonymous Fatality, how's it going? Oh nice, you're also doing some Callisto Protocol. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying that. And well done on beating it, Keecha. Okay, so we start out straight into battle. Let's see how well we do. I've got any magic. It's not looking too good for us here, is it? You want to try Dead Space? Yeah, because that's got the remake, hasn't it? I've never played Dead Space myself. So yeah, you can already see straight off the bat how this game sort of sends you into sort of interactive battle. Obviously not meant to win it, but you quit Callisto Protocol Major 2 angry, oh no. I hope you had fun what you played of it, and maybe you can come back to it with a fresh perspective after leaving it to stew for some time. Want to upgrade your RAM? Fair enough. Where am I? Leon. Just sort of imagining, do you know that opera scene from FF6 with Maria. Tried him 50 to 100 times. Oh god. Oh, that sounds, yeah. Picture something save us, but Leon not here. So yeah, unfortunately for our crew, Leon has gone missing. But thankfully, Maria and Gaia are still amongst us. And yeah, this seems to take some quite heavy story beats from the Star Wars series. Again, not a one-for-one likeness, but you can certainly see that it wears its inspiration on its sleeve. Apparently, it was supposed to have a slightly different story and a slightly different, you know, regarding like some three princes fighting for favor. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier that one of the new features is this password system. So it sort of allows you to go up to NPCs and you know, interact with them in that regard. I guess it is still sort of one-sided dialogue. Like you just go up to them, say the password, and then they say whatever they need to say. So it's not like a full-on conversation, but yeah, it's pretty innovative, I guess. Hey Jasmine, how's it going? Welcome in. Stop hitting yourself. Well, yeah, as I was saying, hopefully throughout this series that we'll, you know, try to convince at least one person that this game is not all about hitting yourself. I do really like Minwu as well. Again, using that password, we can, you know, gain a little bit of information. So. I didn't want to do that, but in this game, actually, armor gives you. So the reason I've taken out the bow is because in the Pixel remaster, it's got the magic penalty applied. I don't know whether it's one-for-one with the NES version, but a bow is 70% magic penalty, so it reduces your magic power by 70%. So that's why Maria, for the most part, isn't going to have anything equipped. And hey, Isaac Edge, hey, Yakubu, hey, Jasmine, how's it going? Welcome in, guys. This is the worst ever. It probably is my least favourite, but I do really like it. So, yeah, fingers crossed we can get on with it all right. But, yeah, so she's... eventually we'll give her some armor, but yeah, for the most part, she's not going to have anything. In the GBA and the PSP versions, it doesn't have the magic penalties applied, so you might want to give her the bow or whatever else you see fit. Likewise, we'll be replacing that axe with a dagger, again for the magic penalty reason, but we'll be keeping him with a shield that increases his evasion, and really with Firion, we're going to be wanting to get his evasion as high as possible, so that he's not taking as much damage. Maria, likewise, she'll be on the back row. She'll be the magic caster, the black mage, and yeah, he's going to be our tank, so to speak. So we'll get into purchasing some equipment later. First, let's speak to these guys. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. This guy's a dick. He's so pessimistic, man. I reckon he's really working with the Empire. But yeah, we'll get to him later. Again, if you want, you can speak to these guys for hints and stuff. be happy to help. Again, I don't know where, because from what I've read, that the magic penalty isn't mentioned anywhere. It's not shown on your stats screen at all. It's just by digging into the code that people figured it out. Maybe it's in the manual. I did try to find whether there's a translation of the original NES manual, but I wasn't able to find anything on Google. So I'll never know. Hey Penny, how's it going? Welcome on in. So yeah, I think yeah, I've loved the music for this. And yeah, Final Fantasy II has quite an impressive story for an NES game, as you might expect. Or as you might not expect, rather. So, looking forward to showing it off. Alright, I ain't gonna laugh at you, but I am going to go purchase myself some weapons. Yeah, it's quite a novel game, very novel with the leveling up as well, which most people will probably cite as the biggest bugbear with it. So for Firion, we're going to get him a knife. That gives him decent enough evasion, and also the lowest magic penalty as well. I don't know quite whether it affects white magic as well as it does black magic. But yeah, it'll be sticking with knife and daggers for the most part. So yeah, it's quite a bleak game, isn't it? Yeah, knives are good for shanking people. But yeah, this gives him plus 5% evade. Maybe slightly more, sorry, the knife. And in conjunction with the buckler. And also the least magic penalty. Exactly. Shank, shank, shank. My heart goes feet, feet. No, not my feet. So, yeah, we'll go get some armor for Guy. So Guy, we're not too asked about his evasion, so it's going to get tanked a lot by the armor that we purchased for him. And yeah, he's not going to be learning any magic. I was initially thinking of teaching him like some spare magic, like maybe cure or something. But yeah, I think we're getting by all right without. So yeah, Guy will be the one who will be hitting himself to get the HP up. Guy's beat neither feet are bleak, right? We'll get into a battle soon enough. I think we should be able to afford maybe 2 spells. Yes, so get a cure, we get a fire. But yeah, there's no like separate classes. You can essentially turn them into whatever you want. In fact, in this version of the game that we're playing, so in the NES version, if you used attacks, your magic power, your intelligence would go down. Likewise, if you used fire magic or black magic, your strength would go down. There's no stat deductions in this game, in this version of the game. So it does help if we're grinding for cash, in that I can just hit the attack button. I don't have to worry about, you know, getting any stat decreases. But our main purpose of leveling up here is just to get 300 gil, just to get the remaining money that we need, and it gives us a chance to delve into the magic system. So the more you use the spell, the higher level it gets. There's some advantages, there's some disadvantages. I believe in the NES version, if you use 10% of your MP, that's how you get your MP increased. as you level up spells, the MP costs also increase, so there's sort of a double-edged sword in leveling up spells. For the most part, we'll be utilising spells. Now we'll have Guy famously hit himself. So yeah, we'll try to boost up Guy's HP as much as possible. We want Firian's evasion up, and the reason I'm not targeting everybody is so that we can sort of prolong the fight and get more stat increases. Hey JT, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome into FF2. Everybody's favourite. Okay, so I'm not too fussed about wasting too much damage. What I might do with Firian is defend. Maria, now hopefully she should do enough fire damage to get her and Firian up with to HP, and hopefully she gets her moving first. But yeah, that also has the added benefit of getting a little bit more fire experience as well. There you go, Firian's HP and MP's increased. Maria, her MP's increased. And Guy has got his stat increases there. Luckily, Cure does also increase if you use it outside the field. I might just Cure up. Maria got a seer. Exactly. And yeah, at this point we just want to get 300 gil just to get the remaining magic. Again, you don't have to do this, but now that Firian's MP's gone up, he's going to have to use slightly more to get his MP upgraded. Using white magic will also increase his spirit. Avoiding attacks will increase his so should be able to survive that. Increase agility. So there we go. Guy's got his sword leveled up. Maria's got her health increased. So stamina, because it's on 5, her HP increased by 5. The magic stat is what determines how much your MP grows by. Does anyone see my camel? And we got a shitty amount of gil there. So, yeah, hopefully we won't be doing too much grinding, but what I'll do first is I'll cure everybody, and then we'll maybe hit people with fire just to get their MP improved. So I think I want to be using... Okay, one of them's run away as well. Defend himself. And yeah, you'll be seeing that I will prolong a few battles just to get a few stat increases. Master System version, feeling pretty masochistic. Oh, is that... Hey, and there's Firian, he's got his MP boost as well. Maria's got a HP boost and an MP boost, and Guy, he's got his HP bumped up. Sweet. So I think what I'll do now is I'll just win the fights rather than ask about, worrying about delaying too much. I will need to go to an inn soon as well. Yeah, you can see Firion's evasion as well is already coming into play. So Guy will probably be the one who doesn't evade the most. Interestingly enough, back on the NES version, if your character was in the back row, physical attacks couldn't hurt them at all. Now that they're in this version, physical attacks just deals half damage as normal, so yeah, in a way, maybe a bit of a downgrade, but yeah, eventually Keach, yeah. I've never played through any version, but Pixel Remaster, ooh, the NES version, it'll definitely have other ways to take advantage of that isn't quite the way I'm doing. Okay, so we'll go to an inn. Now, I'll show you one thing with the inns, actually. So, if we go into it here, I've not healed up. It costs 64 gil. So, let's actually use our cure magic. And we actually leveled up our cure to level 2. Now that we've healed up a bit, it costs 57 gil. So, the more HP and MP you have to heal or recover, the higher it costs. So it's always a good idea just to heal up with cure spells, because MP is cheaper than HP. Again, you probably won't be wanting for money. I was actually considering doing a little save, but now that Firion's cure spell costs 2 MP to cast, it does mean that his MP will level up quicker because he'll be expending more. So, again, sort of swings and roundabouts. Imagine if he allowed for attack spells. Setting trees on fire. Oh man, that'd be... I mean, there is the teleport spell, I guess, that you can use outside of battle. Yeah, so the easy end, our fire's leveled up, Guy's sword is leveled up. At one point, I think it would become impossible for us to get our stat boost. I think one more battle we should have enough money to do what I need. Okay, awesome. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. You played this one, Jasmine. Have anybody else played the Final Fantasy II? This one does seem to get a bit of a bad rep. Again, I'm sort of replacing one kind of grinding, just hitting myself with another kind of grinding, which is still sort of semi-hitting myself, but again, really our HP focus is on Guy. Awesome. Still a bit before I get that. This and Fee are the last. Oh, cool. Yeah, Fee's a really cool one too. I think when we get to Fee, we'll do Fee and then the Fee D remake. But yeah, now we can purchase Thunder and Blizzard. And now we've skinted ourselves, but that's okay. We can head to the next town. To teaching them to Maria. Make sure I don't teach them to the wrong person. Awesome. Yeah, because the Pixel Remasters are the first time that FFV got released in 2D, right? I should say as well, this place, if your character ever gets fainted, you can come here to revive. So hopefully we won't be using that. But we'll see. Okay, let's get out of here. And as you'll see, I'll sort of be going through battles where I'm just killing myself randomly. Again, mainly to improve spirit, to improve our cure spell. Yeah, I mean, it sounds just so. I do like how different it is from Final Fantasy 1. Hey, Maria's intellect's gone up. So intellect determines how powerful your black magic is. Just so you know. Oh, goody, Vivi on this. Yeah, I just thought to see whether maybe we could improve his dagger skills slightly. Oh, but yeah, I know some people. Hey, got a knife leveled up and a shield's leveled up too. Yeah, I know some people really do dig this game. And Guy's strength's gone up. Awesome. And yeah, others sort of see this as the black sheep, I guess. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing to do in this town, but I'm not gonna heal up either, so that I'm not wasting all my gil. Hello. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with the NPC dialogue as well, how it does change over time. And it does work to give, you know, advice on where to go. Yeah, that's just the same equipment. I believe the weapon shop is the same as well. Hey, Peasy, how's it going? How was your music stream earlier today? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, this theme's quite. Music in this is always quite melancholic, isn't it? Hot and sweaty. I asked about your stream, not you. Oh, nice, you're doing some GoldenEye as well. Or is that set up for a future stream? Hope you enjoy it either way. Yeah, this game does have a story, Finny. Talk about it. I mean, you know, I say it as a story. It's still pretty basic, but for NES times, it's definitely quite complex. So the Emperor's called up monsters from the underworld. You can actually see the airships flying overhead as well. That's in the NES version. So at the start of the game, our hometown gets invaded by the Empire. We got saved by Hilda in the town of Voltaire, and we're actually just sneaking back into our hometown because Maria's brother has gone missing. So we're hoping that we can find her brother out there. So that's the story so far. Yeah, actually, this game was, I think Hironobu Sakaguchi was inspired by Star Wars, as in, you know, I'm not taking a piss. I believe he actually was inspired by Star Wars for this story. And as well as, I think, seeing what Dragon Quest III had produced. Again, that's just sort of the basic gist version of it, but okay. I think let's go get Guy a little bit more HP. Best way to do that. Hit himself. his swords level up, Vivian's got his HP up, MP up, and Guy's got his HP up. As well as his stamina and strength. So that's really good. Yeah, so the guy who sort of helped develop the battle system, he moved on to the Saga franchise, and he said a quote that I found pretty sad, that he's like, oh, I believe somebody asked him where would the Final Fantasy series be if you were involved in it still. And he's like, oh, it wouldn't be as successful as it is today. But I think he's played a role in, you know, innovating the series. I have done a bit of a boo-boo in that. I probably used a little too much MP up with Vivian. But yeah, it should be alright. It doesn't have a Biggs and Wedge in it, or at least if it has, it'd be put in for a remake. But it does have a Cid. Yeah, this was Cid's first appearance. I expect Yoshida to get back to the next 14 expansion pack after that. Yeah, unfortunately we're not allowed into the castle, but yeah, this is our hometown. Now, I'm going to chuck in this cheeky save here. That's a little test on there, really. City's calling with Imperial soldiers. You have to be careful, make sure not to get too close. Oh, if you do talk to somebody, let's see what happens. I guess if you've got any chance of beating this, you'd want to use fire, but don't expect to win this at all. When he does deal damage, that means he's got a critical. There you go. Yeah, so unfortunately we're not quite good enough to beat these guys. So the trick is, don't talk to anybody. Well, I would be interested to know how much HP he had. I thought we had a pretty good go of that, you know. Biggs and Wedge are referenced in the shop being W. Yeah, it's a mistake that. Oh, our Thunder's leveled up, that's awesome. Oh, I should say, to the Pixel, new to the Pixel remaster. I think it's also included in the GBA and the PSP, but you can randomly level up your HP as well. I'm not too sure what the mechanics are for that, but unlike the NES version or the PS1 version, where you were sort of reliant on losing HP, this version does allow you to level up your HP randomly. How does it feel to kill yourself? Kill your second favorite animals? It hurts, Penny. Well, a nice pint at the pub will do. Again, don't talk to anybody here or you will most likely die. But if you speak to this dude, and you'll remember this has the password system, so if you use a little password, yeah, he fucks off. But we fuck off. Yeah, I actually had the chance to buy a PS1 version of FF1 and 2, and I didn't buy it at the time because I had it on PSP. I sort of regret not getting it on PS1. Shout you rebels. Okay, let's ask him about the Wildos. So you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am a Prince of Kashuan. I will also say this game is very much like Game of Thrones in that, you know, every character you might go attached to will die, probably. Including Scott. You must tell my brother Gordon. Gordon, you are a moron. Message for the king. Count Borgin betrayed us. Is Sean Bean in? I wish. Sean Bean is actually in Final Fantasy 15 movie, isn't it? I was thinking when we do get to Final Fantasy 15, we might do maybe a Discord watch along of that movie. Don't deliver that last message. Confessions of a Dying Man will only bring her pain. Leon. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, you bloody bastard. Take my ring and go. Go to the town of Altair and tell Helda that I love her. Oops. Guys, also, in keeping with the... We got Scott's ring, but we lost Scott. In keeping with the Final Fantasy 1 and 2, and pretty much all the other Final Fantasy games we'll be playing, please do keep in mind when we get to Final Fantasy 9, especially FF2. There's lots of references in Final Fantasy 9 to the original FF games. So. There we go. Let's get rid of these bees. More Northern Cat. I felt FF12 did a great job with the range of accents in that, right? A bit of a damn squid, wasn't it? There we go. What my ranges? Or classes or characters? Oh, of accents. Sorry, 3 centimeters to 16 inches. Easy. Yeah, not very many, to be honest. I tell you what, we will heal that gauge here just so that I can get some cure level ups going on. So let's just go all out on using Maria's MP as well. We'll try and get her an MP increase. stupid idea to do that. Can you do... Hey, Donuts, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I can do Pompous Buffoon and not... Oh, I'm sure you can do more than a Pompous Buffoon. Like a Pompous Baboon. Yeah, so I think the reason she didn't get an MP boost is probably because I didn't use 10%. I think it'd still work on that system, right? Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks Donuts, hope you're doing well. Just getting on with some Final Fantasy 2, going back old school, there we go. And yeah, it's been one that I've been quietly looking forward to. You don't sound like Jet. Hey, I'm not a buffoon, I'm not a baboon. I've never been a baboon in my life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 122, girl, you robbing bastard. Yeah, I mean, we've still got plenty of money. I'm just wondering whether it's... Because it'd be guys taking up half of that. Let me just pay it. Woof. But you are pompous. I'm coffeeless actually. Let's drink this. Oh, it gets cold. It's already sort of gone cold. Yeah, coffee all done. Yeah, we've just gotten started today, Donuts. Some syrup or honey with that. Just got started with it. Hopefully that is... Shit! I did hope guy would get the critical. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yay, Blizzard's leveled up. I just sort of wanted him to attack just so that I could get the there we go, we'll try and get an MP boost from Maria. Hey Sky, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If you're not from Skies, do something it takes two. Hey Ash, how's it going? Oh, sorry, I'll have to catch up with chat in a sec. I'll just continue shocking myself. And yeah, if you're not from Ash, is doing some high five rush as well. Definitely check him out. The HP's gone up, not the MP. I guess I need to use maybe 6 MP now per battle. Which is easier in the shorter battles than it is the longer battles. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks Ash. Hope you're doing well today. No, hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, I'm here we go. Did someone eat your donuts? Nom, 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 nom. I guess we'll waste one more round of MP. There we go. Have him defend. And then Um, awesome. Go have a nice farm. Be there and get it. Oh god. Okay, I'll have to. Seems I have missed quite a bit. So yeah, donuts are just getting started with FF2. Pandemic pricing hit with FF2 World as well. Oh man, yeah. I mean, whenever I've tried going into a Premier Inn now, it has been like the prices just shot up. I don't know whether it's due to pandemic or whether it's on that way prior, but you know, sometimes I could get in for a couple of nights in London for less than £100, and now for one night it's gone pretty expensive. Sorry about Vajama Donuts. Glad that you've got it sorted in the end. In all your updates on Insta. Oh, what updates has he got, Penny? Someone eat your donuts. Oh, that's the worst. And yeah, how's everybody's day been? Feeling the pukes tonight. Oh god. Yeah, no worries, Sky. Definitely take care of yourself. And yeah, hope you feel better soon. We're going in Ash. Yeah, so hopefully, Jasmine, we can sort of balance that fine line. People can turn a little thing into a mountain. Luckily, you smoothed it. Yeah, definitely, Penny. I think sometimes there are misunderstandings that do escalate, right? So always good to nip it in the bud and, you know, thankfully mediate it. Premier Inn prices, oh god. Being a chill one, might post on the Insta. Hey Alexa, how's it going? Yeah, absolutely. Better to smooth it out. Just me being there. Yeah, it's always a little awkward, isn't it? Story so far of FF2. Emperor has been evil, he's destroyed our hometown. We've fled. We're missing our Maria's brother. So we're on the hunt for him. We just went to our hometown, snuck in and got Scott's ring. Scott was betrothed to Hilda, I believe. Or at least they have some connection, so we're just going to report back to Hilda, who's sort of the head of the rebels. Sky's showing a lot of performances. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, while going in, Alexei does a lot of retro. So it's a joke with the pilots being steady, just grinding out a few games. Right, yeah, that's cool. Strange magical force compels civilians to attack themselves. Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Yeah, actually, the game does start with an unwinnable battle. Okay, so they're all fearing. This is Gordon. So you can actually show key items as well. And that's Scott's brother, who unfortunately has just passed away. He did say go to the king with news of betrayal, but if you go to a king, it doesn't really do much. Maybe if you go later, control yard. Okay, let's see what. You need to dead. No, he gave it to me. Again, this guy is the biggest dick in the game. Excuse me, but we did go to Finn, and I made it back alive. Hello. So yeah, if we show her the ring, Great Scott. New day, new low. I heard my name. I didn't say sex bomb. Is he alive? Did he say anything? So I think he did say that he loved it, and we're just like, oh no, nothing. Interestingly enough, the Ring on the NES version allowed you to view the world map, but in this version you can view the world map whenever. So. What about Mythel? Let's ask about Mythel. I meant Hans. I see. Charge Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of Mythel. Sure. Hello. Yeah, I'm about to say that, Sky. I do really dig Minwu. I dig the canoe as well. That rhymes. But yeah, it's interesting because it seems to be like. I mean, he's a white mage. Seems quite young but wise, right? And yeah, he's. Well, we can just look at his magic here. So he's got Cure, he's got Live, Basuna, Asuna, lots of great white magic spells. Lots of MP as well. So his ships, Minwu, Amphibian, Kai and Beaver. I ship the canoe. Kansas what? I've just come across a lady playing poker with very large cans. I meant hand. Oh, I see. Heinz Beans. Are you playing poker with Heinz Beans, PZ? It's how desperate you've gotten up in Carlisle. Although, you know, Heinz Beans, been there, done that. Just a little joke. So yeah, I'm not too asked about leveling up Minwu. In fact, there's quite an easy way to level up MP with Minwu. I'll show you how. Let's see how I can pull this off. I can't waste MP outside of battle, can I? Alright. I'll save it anyway, just because it cost a fortune to sort out. But if you get into a battle, and what you can do is you can defend. We can use swap. Ideally, I probably would have swapped, killed most of these enemies first. Yeah, let's go get rid of these guys. He's got no MP now. So that's why it's quite dangerous, because you might end up killing Minwu. But yeah, for doing that, we've got his HP up, we've got his MP up. So that's something that you might want to take advantage of. I'm not a kill yard, I'm a fill yard. Now how do I load a game? Am I gonna have to... I guess we can just feint ourselves out. Okay. Now we are going to hit ourselves, but this time to kill ourselves. You're very shouty today. No, it's an accident. I guess it's best off getting Guy to do the deed, right? There we go. Guy's a real bad guy after all. Oh yeah, feel free to show. Oh, did you get the banana done? Oh, that's awesome. The penny banana. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I just thought we'd KOS. I was just hey Saber, hey Raiders, welcome in. And yeah, enjoy the lurk, enjoy food. Welcome in Saru, and hope Dead Space went well. Yeah, if you're not following Saber, definitely check him out. He's also a Final Fantasy Pro too. Saru on Banjo Kazooie. So, what's it? Pink Banana. There we go. Enthusiasm. Don't need to curb it. Okay. Let's see. Enthusiasm. Intense and eager enjoyment, interest or approval. You need more. Oh, do I? Sorry, I was looking forward to this game, guys. So hopefully it's hopefully I'm not being boring or anything. Yeah. I'll try to. So we've shown Scott's ring and we've got the potions and stuff. We can get some more dialogue. So let's go do that. Oh, it's a stream or no? Okay, that's cool. No, sorry, Alexa, it's not you guys at all. So we'll level up our magic here, guys, and yeah, now that we've got Minwu, we've got access to a load of spells at our disposal, which we're not going to use all of them. In fact, Blink is good at this early stage until we can learn it with Firion, because that can improve your evasion. So thanks for confirming that the stream is good. Hey, why go for Wish? Why not go for Fiverr? And yeah, we've leveled up Cure to level 3, so we'll be using slightly more MP, which is good. We've also got Shell as well, which is cool. Not including... I don't think that... Final Fantasy 15, you can level up using food, right? In fact, I think different food gives you different stat boost, doesn't it? Of which cake would be one, I guess. Awesome. I didn't eat the cake. The cake is fine. The cake is fine. Nom, 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 nom. And there's none left. That's not true. So yeah, what I meant to do actually was once we got Minwu, can actually speak to Hilda. yeah, I can learn about Dreadnought. And yeah, this is the first appearance of Cid in Final Fantasy ever, or the first mention of Cid. So Cid, he was retconned into Final Fantasy 1 as he's mentioned in passing. He doesn't appear as a character though, but yeah, in the original NES version, there wasn't any Cid at all. That was something that was added subsequently. But yeah, in every other game, or at least mainline game, there's always been a Cid. Hey Talon, how's it going? Hey Raiders. A shortage of donuts, but there's a donut and a puppy. And yeah, how are you doing, Talon? Hey Sarah B, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm just talking to all of these guys about, or the king about, so it doesn't know what an airship is. Thanks for that, Penny. Yeah, if you're not following Talon, he's doing some Dark Souls 2. Hope Dark Souls 2 is going well. And yeah, we're just doing some Final Fantasy 2. So, you know, no as if those school RPGs aren't your thing, but if you want to stick around, feel free. Yeah, welcome on in, Celebi. Hope Pokemon. Oh, thank you so much for the £5 donation as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no alerts or anything, but I can do a. So there you go. Right, so let's head to our next destination, right, which is Salamand. Sorry, if you bear with me whilst I get my... And yeah, we'll pay a visit to a few other towns in between. Yeah, it's definitely probably one of the coolest diseases, right? So yeah, it's I mean, any cause is always worth raising money for, but got one totally troll today, but it's going okay. First time chat, I just need to be... Oh, sorry to hear about that, Talon. Yeah, that's always a bit, you know, discouraging, but, you know, I'm sure you're doing a cracking job at Dark Souls, much better than I could. Alright, will do. And thank you so much, Sarah V, for the donation as well. Yep, that should help with guys' HP. Yeah, I think that's all you need really, just to have fun with it, right? And thanks, Penny. Yeah, if you're not from Sophie, doing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I've not played many of the new games myself, but be one that I'll get to eventually. Oh, you can book a ship to Poft if you want. I think most sort of guides suggest walking just to get some more stat increases, and in particular for me, it's more about money, I think. So that we can get with better equipment and spells. So yeah, fingers crossed we can work on getting that up. And there are actually some equipment, some bits and pieces that I do want to pick up whilst I'm here, actually. So, yeah, we do want to pick up a dagger for Firion. Equip that now. Let's go to the armor shop. And yeah, finally, Maria's going to get something equipped. So she's going to get the Copper Cuirass. This only has a 1% magic penalty, so I think it's worth it. Get a bronze shield for Firion, and bronze everything else for these guys. Yeah, but he did sound like a proper, you know, I was going to say nincompoop or douche, especially with Dark Souls games. You know, the tough old games. Hey, Self, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Bronze shield, yeah. Get some nice bronze equipment going. So yeah, shields really help boost evasion. Almost as bad as me. No. But oh yeah, I meant to equip her with the copper as well. So yeah, it increases magic defense as well. So yeah, that's pretty handy. Awesome. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Sal. How's it going? You tell us off for the tiniest things. No, it's apparently it's a V-Town. So yeah, what we want is for Blink, Protect and Shell. Now you can also see that we're not too good for money at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, the music's really nice, isn't it? I am Snore's student, I know a way of sandbagging. So we'll work on getting some money up, because he spent it all on because he spent it all on equipment, really. But yeah, I think we'll go get the money. So yeah, this bit of grinding isn't going to be for stats, so to speak. So this is why I'm just going to attack. I think we're doing good enough as is. Go rob a bank? Not at all. So we want 900. Now it is quite a good place to level up. So one thing you'll see with the world map is it's all connected. You can, if you venture too far away though, you can get in trouble. But we're going to venture into a place that has slightly more difficult enemies. But yeah, from sort of at the start of the game, you can, if you wanted to, and if you got lucky, venture to sort of some of the end game towns. Get your money, you're strong, independent. I know, right? Give me my money. So hopefully we can go grab all of that, and yeah, I'll not be. And then buy more cake. Well, I was actually going to buy more magic. Although, as we are going into slightly more difficult territory, it is a good time to save the game. I think once we venture up here, this is when we start. Yeah, some of the land turtles especially. They're weak to blizzard, so. Thanks for banning the bots as well, Saber. You're usually magic range fighter. This time you're not using magic at all, right? Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have a different way of playing the game. Yeah, so here we're getting 150 gil per battle rather than, you know, 30 to 70 or whatever. So worth it. And this is the fight that I wanted, really. Actually, I'm just going to focus on one at a time, and that'll have the best chance of getting rid of him. Yeah, just use Blink to hopefully get Firion's evasion up. And I'm using Cure to get Firion's Cure up. So you can sort of see how you can manipulate the stats quite easily, right? Just by changing your style of play a little bit. I think it is pretty groovy. Again, this is by no means my favourite Final Fantasy game. But I do like, I did try something new, something different. There we go. Firion's MP up, we've got Maria's HP up, and yeah, that's a nice bit. So over halfway there. We're not living on a pet. The best FF because the adorable way we all run forward and we win the battle. That's actually how I run forward. And I win a battle. Okay, so we've got a couple of ogres here. Probably want to try and get rid of that ogre mage as well. The cute turtle. Yeah, actually, Prinny, I think this game might be the first appearance of the Malbra as well, you know. Everybody's favourite. It might be best putting on a shell as well, actually, rather than Blink. See how fire does. Everybody shelled up. Your favourites are Tomblies. I think, could be mistaken, I think Tomblies first appeared in Final Fantasy VI. But yeah, I do like Tomblies as yeah. Man, it's such a pain in the butt, aren't they? But quite iconic, definitely. They are evil. Even with shell, it's still. Actually, I probably shouldn't have used that. Hopefully, we can kill it off. Hopefully, fear doesn't take too much effect. Yeah, do any of you have a favourite Final Fantasy enemy? Yeah, I'm just trying to think what my favourite is. Maybe it would be Tomblies as an enemy. But yeah, for doing that, you can see that our levels went up quite significantly. We've got Guy's Swords up to level 6. which is pretty groovy, and Amphibion's Knife and Shield. Oh, Cactuar, of course. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Right, okay, awesome. So we've got the gill needed. I think I might do one more fight just because I reckon I'm going to need to spend some time at an inn as well. So we'll see how that goes. Soldiers aren't too bad, actually. Like the super weird taker. Yeah, the Final Fantasy 13 does do some neat things with its enemy designs. Okay, Berserk is, as I understand it, quite a powerful spell as well. That's why having Amphibion's Evade up is very handy, actually. As you can see, somebody on one of the GameFAQs forums quoted somebody else who sort of said, you know, there's no point leveling up HP when we can't hit you, or there's no need to level up HP if we can't hit you. I think that has struck true for the most part. So that's why ultimately, awesome. Oh, what food were you eating, Ash? So TikTok while Guy was playing FF9. Guy reading chat, someone said, "This is the part where I'm stuck." Why is that? Sees 3 zombies. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's quite cool how zombies have sort of become synonymous with, you know, doom, isn't it? Okay, are we all max HP? Yeah, so I should say you don't need to get all the spells, but 287? Okay, so we're gonna have to need maybe one more battle. Yeah, I can't remember them in FF9. I'm trying to think where they appear in FF9 actually. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head actually, Trini. I wonder whether you could get Quina to eat them actually. For a blue magic spell. Okay, see how we get on against these guys. Yeah, we'll maybe put on a protect. Yeah, I'll just give that a cheeky Google. Zombie FF9, because I do. Oh, Ixen's Castle. Right. Oh, that's a pain in the ass place as well, because you've got to. Your weak weapons become strong, don't they? Well, I don't recall coming across them from the top of my head, but I'm sure I must have done. Steak and chips, it's a surprise, but one goes well overboard. Ah. shell on, why not? I didn't really like Firion's bandana. Yeah, so Guy's not doing much at all, is he there? I didn't actually see how much the Thunder was doing. What makes me fortunate is in Modern White Mage. Okay, let's see how much fire does. I guess we need to get a crit, really, don't we? Fire slightly higher level, that does 85, okay. Hey. Okay, got one critical at least. Just see how much Blizzard does. Here we go. Cure everybody. I still think maybe Fire was doing the best. Well, that's a tough encounter there. But we got 400 and odd, so that's good. Okay, now I think we are ready to head on. Hopefully, well, now I don't have to spend half my bloody money on inns, so that's handy. Get on the canoe. I should say while you're in the canoe, actually, you don't get into any random encounters. So if you wanted to avoid random encounters, well, first of all, you could use that ship from Paloom to Poft, and that'd avoid that random encounter. As I say, we'll walk up. I think we're doing alright now for MP and HP. Guy especially, he's coming on good. Streamer was Fenris, and it's still fun. I'll have to check that out if I can locate that video then. Yeah, so I think now that we're coming up with higher MP, is going to take a little longer for Firion and Mia to level up their own MP stocks, especially because eventually we're going to actually... hey Soulstore, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I did actually forget I did want to go to town to buy those spells as well. And thanks for that, Penny. Yeah, if you're not following Soulstore, definitely check him out. Do some Valkyrie profile. No, after raising all that money, I actually forgot to go and buy what I wanted to buy. There we go. Having dinner. Hope you enjoy dinner. There we go. So one blink, protect, and shout. We've still got plenty of money left over, which is good. Yeah, we will try to level up the blink and protect spells over the course of our journey to Salamand. Everybody up. Not enough cake. Goldfang's gonna hit with gym next week. Too much indulgence. Yeah, I hope you did have a good birthday, Road Penny. There we go. Let's get a shell on. I do know, birthdays are all about eating too much cake, right? Leveling up Synergist class. I reckon... Hey, Thunder's level up. I reckon probably a black mage would be the best cook, right? Because you can just get him to light the stove using fire. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about using Minwu, to be honest. He'll come in handy when we're running low on MP. Got some flowers, mini cake and jelly bear. Oh, also, so we got some more gifts. Some late gifts. Those are always good, aren't they? I always like after Christmas when you sort of get surprised with something a little later. Like, oh. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the one friend sent me 3 pairs of socks. You'll have to make a note of that friend's name, Penny, and when it comes to their birthday or Christmas, just send them some socks or Link's Africa with a bloke. I don't know what the female equivalent to Link's Africa would be, to be honest, but... Deserve revenge. I mean, hopefully it's well-intentioned, but, you know, they'll learn the lesson when you sock it to them. Your birth... Oh, yours is Valentine's Day, isn't it, Talon? You're turning older. It's always a way after a certain age, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you have it. Wouldn't mind getting socks once in a while. I think I've got enough. Oh, it do always seem to go missing. Talon birthday. Yeah, have you got anything special planned for your birthday, Talon? Or I just gonna be chilling? Either way is good, but... I was tempted to use some magic attacks on myself, to perhaps prolong the battle and stuff, but I'm not. Awesome. So ambushes are good for getting Firion's evasion up, actually. As that means that they're more likely to make moves. Sure, we'll just kill everybody with. You got one Christmas gift from your boss. It is socks. Oh wow, $40 on socks. Fair enough. Oh, you got 7. Yeah, I know you told me one pair was from Australia, right? Yeah, I did get a bottle of vodka from my bosses. I've not drunk it yet. It's just sat in the kitchen at the moment. Yeah, that sounds quite a fancy pair of socks for sure. Okay, so I think just to delay matters slightly and also try to work on Firion's MP slightly. We'll do get another round of curing it. Okay. We will rest up at the next game. Hey Paul, how's it going? Son of Scotland. And voided a girlfriend. Vodka not like whitening. White lightning. Should I got a kind of special slappers only? Slap, 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 slap. Hey, I cure leveled up at least, but I did want Blink to level up preferably. Trying to decide if I want to stream or go visit your sister. Oh, I hope whatever you decide to do, you have an awesome day, Talon. And yeah, I'll try to remember. Dare not search that hashtag unless you find me on it. So I don't want to bring up Firion's cure too much now. And yeah, how's it going, Paul? Welcome in. If you're not from Paul, he's doing some Sonic Frontiers. And yeah, we're just doing some Pixel Remaster at the moment. Being embroiled in its leveling system. Yeah, it might seem a bit grindy at first. I'm hoping after this first stream that I'll get all the spells that I want done off stream in future, so you won't have to see this. I'm sort of deliberately drawing out battles to you know, improve the spells and stuff. I remember to equip that shield, didn't I? Yeah. And the dagger, of course. I was actually going to check magic. The blink's almost done. Shell is nowhere near. Yeah, so some spells like Asuna and Basuna, you do want leveled up quite high to deal with certain status effects. luckily in Puffed, there's no more items and stuff that we need to buy. They just have the same stuff as in Paloom. But I'll have a bit of an expo. I'm going to leave that to last. Yeah, let's check out the inn. Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Hey, I'm educated. I ain't a flea. Dare not search for that hashtag. Okay, if you're on it, I'll have a look for science. No guts, no glory. Too timid and sensitive. Birds and the bees, what have I missed? Talk about birds and the peasies. It's not expecting the top result. Oh god. I'm not going to Google it then. Or you Twitter it. How many more till we get to 13.2? So we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know whether I want to do Crisis Core and stuff. Oh, we'd have a 3 and 4 remakes that I would want to get through. 8, 9. I do want to redo 10. But I'm not going to redo 10 too. That's way too much effort. 12, 13, 32. Quite a few, I'd say. But we'll get there slowly but surely. Have you seen the airship? It's the only one around who can fly it. Okay. If you're looking for Sid, he's probably opening the pub. Best place to be. Jeff's hard. And as soft as I need to be. Is a Nims tweet about... Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so they just sell the same stuff. Again, if you wanted, you can like have potentially everybody become, you know, essentially a Magic Knight. And that's certainly more viable in the PSP version as well. Thanks for that. His true name isn't Jeff Yard, but Jeffy Yard. He has a hard yard. That's not true. It's not a hard yard. It's a... What town are we in? Puffed. It's a soft Puffed. Basque, the city to our east, is under control of the Empire. Oh, I think they all say the same thing. Okay. Yeah, so if you speak to Sid's apprentice, they can transport you on the airship to different areas. So again, you can really get around quite quickly without... and yeah, this is the first Sid in Final Fantasy. So, welcome in, Sid. Hi, I'm Jeff, wanky. I beat Nim's ass at... Oh, did you play GoldenEye with Nims this morning, Paul? Awesome. Hi, I'm Jeff, wanky. Oh, were you working this morning? It's not the best PC. It's a quest to murder Harry Potter. You represented you with jazz emotes during DK mode. Ah. See, as Sid is saying, it's not about how big it is, right? Size doesn't matter. It's about what you can do with it. Wise words. Okay. So yeah, that's Sid. Oh, was there actually a DK mode? Oh, that's cool. Okay, but we are going to head north to our next area. So-called big head mochi. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I want to see a massive pen. Yeah, show us your pen. Hey, and guy got a strength up as well. It's not bad at all. I did say that I wanted to level up Blink, didn't I? The other one ran off. So I believe this is the first snowy town in Final Fantasy as well. It didn't really have snow in FF1. If you're nice, Jasmine will let you touch his nibs. Ooh, ooh. Just like that. Okay. Hey Larson, how's it going? Oh, if it isn't the worst of the Final Fantasies. Well, we're getting through it all right, I think. But hope you're doing well, Larson. Oh, I know exactly what side quest that is, Jasmine. I can't believe you got Penimo as well. But yeah, welcome on in, Larson. How's it going? Yeah, not a lot of people tend to like this Final Fantasy game, unfortunately, but I'm enjoying it. Just spam. Doing good, just having a bite to eat, bacon and egg, cheese and English muffins. Oh nice, hope you enjoy. And the reason I'm hitting myself here is more for MP than HP, if I'm being honest. I just want to utilise more magic 666%. Yeah, if you're not following oh, if you're not following Talon, he's doing some Dark Souls. But meant to put Larson. If you're not, oh, of course. Sorry, my bad, Larson. I forgot you. Not streaming too much nowadays, are you? But yeah, hopefully that should be a little MPBs for our crew. Yeah, and Blink's levels up as well. Awesome. Okay, into our first big town, I guess. Oh, again, there's quite a bit that I want to buy here. I'm not going to... You'll be glad to know that you do have some spells here that I will want. We will be getting a teleport spell in the future. And we rest of these, you should have enough money saved up after the next dungeon to get the life warp and sap. So that's pretty handy. Always my most terrifying part. Yeah, here we want to buy 2 longswords for Guy. Set us back a little bit. Target time was 29:21. Did it? Oh, nice one, Jasmine. And of course, we can get the bronze armor now too. So, yeah, that's Guy gonna be set up. Longsword. I believe having 2 swords of the same, or 2 weapons of the same category, helps improve the experience that we garner. So essentially twice as fast. Okay, yeah, it's been so long since I played FF13 that. Hey Eckhard, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, we're doing alright so far, I think. Well, I don't think I've got enough money to actually heal up fully at the end. Oh, maybe I should have actually. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, if you're not following Eckhard, he's doing some Fire Emblem Engage. Poor Jeff playing this butt. I'm not a butt. Blink twice if you're being held hostage. Blink. Well, I did use Blink twice in one of the battles, actually, to try and level it up. But yeah, this is going to be our first big dungeon. I mean, I'm not a butt yard. We were tasked with seeing Joseph to see about this mithril. Unfortunately, it's a bit... It's a bunch of people from Salaman being forced to work in the cave. Rescue him and we'll talk. Okay. So yeah, in order to get Joseph to cooperate, we need to rescue the people being held hostage. Oh god. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Sky. Right, so I think we've got everything we want here. Again, we will get back to the magic later. But yeah, first big dungeon awaits. Now we can go straight west. Get here. We've got a long way. I'm wondering whether there's much point in going a long way, to be honest. HP is looking alright. But yeah, we'll go the short way. There we go. Awesome. It's time to level up Shell. Then I do want to try saving my money, my MP for this coming dungeon. Again, I'm not going to be too particularly Maria's, but if her MP gets too low, all I'll do is I'll use a swap trick with Minwu to bolster it. So again, it's not something that I'm gonna go out of my way to. Well, I'm glad you got the you know, the sickness out. Hopefully that's got rid of the bug as well. goody mug goblins. Yeah, this is actually one of the games that I was most looking forward to streaming, actually, in a weird way. Just because of how such an oddball it is in the series. So I was quite excited, and I'm quite excited to show it off. Again, it's certainly not my favourite, but I do think it's a cool little game. Oh, awesome, Sky. Yeah, do you have a favourite Final Fantasy, Sky? If you don't mind me asking. And yeah, it is. I mean, it's probably my least favourite Final Fantasy game, at least of the mainline games, but I do really dig it. I'll create a save. I will say, actually, what I might do is, when we get to the end, I'll probably load up this save to do continue from, just because that's got more well, at this point, Guy was actually on 600 HP, but I think there's only so much you know, messing about and prolonging battles that we can do. So yeah, dungeon design at first doesn't look too bad. We'll go into why dungeon design is bad, and I'd probably say that the dungeon design for me is probably my least favourite aspect of this. Including, you know, out of the leveling, out of the, you know, password system. Nine's your favourite because it's your first and you replay for the most. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm always a big fan of sort of the 6 through to 10, but especially for me, Final Fantasy 8 I really dig, which is a bit of a weird one actually, not everybody's favourite, but yeah, I will be, so I have already streamed 7, 8, 9 and 10, but unfortunately I've lost the VODs for them, so I wouldn't mind streaming those eventually. 6 through 10 were awesome. Never played 7, so you can't judge that one. Since Cloud is probably good. FF4, yeah, I feel like because FF1 is sort of like a big improvement of FF3 seems to, you know, be a big improvement over FF1. FF4 again, it does take, it does sort of innovate the battle system in a much well, in a way that's stuck through to Final Fantasy 9 and beyond even. But also the story aspects. And yeah, FF5 again sort of builds on that blueprint of FF1 and 3. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, and 6. Yeah, Finny. So we will redo 7, which was actually how I met Crazy 8 Panda. She popped into a very early stream of FF7. The only one I'm not going to replay, Finny, is Final Fantasy X-2. The reason being is I've still got the VODs saved for those, thankfully. And, yeah, that one just took the cake. So I don't know what I can fathom redoing that 100%. Yeah, that was fairly recent as well. Yeah, we'll get to 13. I don't know whether I'll try to get some of FF11 done. Perhaps, again, maybe Jasm or anybody. Perhaps we could try and do that at some point. If anybody's up for it. Know how much I loved 100% of that game. Ugh. It's, yeah. It was a really cool game, and I was thinking of maybe doing like a YouTube playthrough of it, but we'll see. I think more things want to come out. I think I'm just going to go for a night. Also, oh yeah, no problem, Sky. Please give beavers kisses. We'll make sure to wave to the beavers. We'll probably finish before the beavers actually, but yeah. Hope you feel better soon, Sky, definitely, and take care. Yeah, you can check out Sky's EP there as well. For free, too. Thanks for the shout out as well. Do some It Takes Two. I know you're a fan of Final Fantasy 13, aren't you, Ash? I think, Prinny, you were saying that you played a tiny bit of it, but maybe you were seeing some different stuff when Jasm was playing it, right? Beavers! Apparently, again, in the FF2 Ultimania that I've got as well, I was going to get some trivia noted down, but I've not got any as yet. But yeah, Moogles were supposed to have a debut in this game, but we changed them to Beavers. So Moogles make their, yeah, the one with lightning. Maybe I'm being a bit too precious with MP here. I do want to get shell levels up. Can't remember any of it apart from... that's fair enough. Yeah, it's come to ask actually, but... Jasm! Wow! Fair enough. I mean, obviously each to their own. I don't need to be like, how dare you. But yeah, that's really interesting actually. Yeah, I was going to ask actually, do any of you have, and yeah, we've got shell leveled up, so that's good. I think I'd need to use 13 MP if I want to get an MP level up now. Or maybe 14. I think that's how it works. 10%. Tedious historical laugh. Sorry, that's probably the worst laugh ever. I apologise. I like the Japanese version when it sounds like a proper crow, doesn't it? Like, ha 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 ha. Did actually mean to go up there as well. Lulu cosplayers clearing out the belt sections of the charity shop. I could do a Lulu cosplay. Why is that laughter bad in our dialects? Oh, I think it's wholesome in a weird way there. Oh, didn't you like her Tidus? I'm actually surprised that people really didn't take to Tidus. I think I liked him just because he had the same voice actor as Ratchet, and I like Ratchet. He definitely comes from a backdrop of, you know, being a sports star, right? But yeah, it's cool that you're getting into it, Jasmine. Oh, do you reckon, Sky? Yeah, I can sort of see how that can be a bit uncomfortable from that way. Again, in a weird way, Virion getting hit and it is pretty good because it'll increase his evade. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's definitely a fish out of water, isn't he, Tidus? And yeah, I think sometimes that's how that can be. So I always prefer my RPG protagonist to, you know, have dialogue. Which, interestingly enough, Virion in this does have, you know, it's minimal dialogue, but it does converse and stuff. Whereas I'm not a big fan of a quiet protagonist, but I guess that is one advantage of having quiet protagonists, where, you know, you sort of use it as a player's avatar, right? And maybe you don't come across situations where, you know, you get a dislikable protagonist. Pots to ponder for sure. Hopefully Virion gets his move in first, he does not. Yeah, I think I did like that about Zidane as well, or Zidane, in FF9, how he's a bit like, compared to Cloud and Squall, he's a bit more cheerier. Right, so FF2 is notorious in its dungeons for having trap rooms that serve no other purpose than to have nothing inside except an extremely high encounter rate. And yeah, I think this is definitely the least favourite aspect of Final Fantasy II for me. Luckily, it's not too bad nowadays, now that you've got dungeon maps and stuff. So, you know, maybe I should stop moaning. But certainly, I guess this does give us an opportunity to level up some magic, but yeah, it's definitely a bit of a sore point, I guess. But I think, let's see if we can get our magic level up. So, alright, no problem, Sky. Have a good sleep. Thank you for the FF chat as well, the protagonist chat and stuff. I do think that one of the exciting things about series like Final Fantasy and stuff is, especially because each game is different, so everybody has like different opinions on what they prefer, right? And yeah, I always think it's groovy listening to other people's thoughts on a series that might not necessarily be in line with my own thinking, but but yeah, have a good night. Something that's constantly surprised me in 13, you can see how the characters have flaws, and background. Yeah, it's hey, so we did get our MP up. So yeah, fortunately I've already travelled through these dungeons off stream, so I'll be able to tell you which doors not to go in. And yeah, even games like Final Fantasy 2 where you know, people have different ways of playing it. I guess what I want with Guy is to sort of be, you know, a traditional, or you know, what most people may think of when they think of FF2. Stop hitting yourself, but you know, hopefully with Virion going for more evasion and stuff, we can, you know, show that high HP isn't the only way through. Although I guess in a way I am hitting myself to improve the MP, but I guess I sort of like having a situation where and certainly once I've got the core spells leveled up to a sufficient level, I won't be overutilising them. There we go. 200 gil, not bad. Being on the hope. Yeah, again, with Hope, I can't really understand this. Again, I think most people just say, oh, why didn't you just say about... why didn't you just tell... Snow straight away when he had the chance and drawn it out? You know, that's probably just to, you know, buy more time for the story, right? But... Hope is Leo from Tekken. Well, it does sort of look like Leo, doesn't he, Penny? Yeah, I can see that. Oh, as well, Penny, actually, I did set up the Chrono Cross tier list, if you're still up for that on Tuesday. So, I've worked on... I've done it on paint, but I've got it all prepared. I was tempted to include all the playable characters apart from including the Sage. Awesome. Yeah, I'll pop you a message after this, Penny, actually, about it, and we can sort out times, because I might be a little bit late from work on Tuesday, but shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Actually, when I was first playing through this, we've still got a couple of floors left to go, but Yeah, I was honestly really struggling for MP with Maria. No, don't know what to do with the MP. Childhood wartime scene. His brother dies, spend time with a man partially responsible, and then get thrust into a cruelly cursed fate. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's Maria, got no MP. That's got health. Go 250 kill. I will say actually the chests in this game are so the items are cheaper than in the NES version, and the chests do give more money, and I think the enemies give more money as well. So yeah, it's not as restrictive as other games. And yeah, here's one of these chat rooms again. Once we can get to them, of course. Okay, I might want to maybe hold back on using too much MP now. Interestingly enough, teleport, if it's successful, it does sort of count as an auto kill. I mean, it's missed there, but it is only level 1 at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is intended for getting levels and stats up, right? If you're thinking on the, as you would like maybe somebody playing this for the first time on NES, the dungeon design perhaps is intended to, you know, force you into encounters, have a high encounter rate, get your stats increased, and yeah, for some, especially if you've got mages and your MPs running low and you're going through floors and floors, it can be quite a pain, right? So yeah, Paul was a thief from the first city or first town. Well, he's ended up getting caught out a bit. So yeah, he leaves us to go gather Mithril, but he goes saves everybody. Again, I'm not saying it's the right design choice. I think it's a stupid design choice, but you know, you can sort of see what the justification might have been. I think we should be alright. Yeah, but the maps are pretty short for each floor. I think overall the dungeons do get... oh, the map snapshot, I see, in the corner, yeah. Yeah, that's really handy. Sorry, misread that, Finny. Yeah, it's, it does help scout. The only thing it doesn't do that FF1 did is it doesn't show you the individual rooms. I think that's largely to, you know, allow people to get caught out by those trap doors. But yeah, the map thing is such a handy feature. And yeah, I think the Pixel remasters, I don't know whether they've been announced for console or whether it's just a leak. Yeah, it'd be cool that people who don't have access to PC can play this. And yeah, there's a fire tome if you want to give anybody else fire. Originally, my plan was to give Guy like spare magic, but yeah, I think we'll stick with as is. Oh, is it Switch and PlayStation? Awesome. Came across Titan's Trials. Oh, really? A physical? Oh, man. I probably would have gone for a physical copy, you know, Jazzy. I mean, I'm not too bothered that I've missed it, but... yeah, Penny, the maps weren't in the original. But I think... certainly... I think Final Fantasy 1 on the NES in America came with a guide. I imagine something similar might have happened in Japan. Which I presume, if it didn't have maps... I know the Ultimania in Japan would have had maps and stuff. But what wouldn't have been in the game? Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Blue Hope. How's it going? Happy Sunday. There we go. And yeah, if you're not following Blue Hope, he's doing some Fortnite. I hope Fortnite's been going well, so I think we want to go north here. Yeah. Good to hear, man. That's interesting that 2 of the sprinters survived, actually. It probably works out better in that we can actually get Furion's news on. And yeah, I think Maria might be our fastest character at the moment. Strike. Yeah, we're coming up to the last floor, so I think we're alright for MP as it stands. We're actually coming up to our first proper boss as well. Yeah, I do actually dig the boss theme in this. It wasn't in the original NES version, but they've added it since I think the GBA version. It's pretty groovy. Yeah, we'll take a bit of listen soon enough. Yeah, Maria's really slaughtering crew with the... So there's a chest right up here, and this one has a little boss attached to it. And we'll be wanting to use our... use it as an opportunity to get some levels in, actually. Nice. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how Guy's progressing with his strength. Hey, we've got Blink to level 3 and Thunders to level 3 or 4. Level 4, awesome. Yeah, almost at this chest. Having not having it self-destruct on me. I didn't get ambushed, did I? It's a bit of a waste. Oh, we made it through. Chest! So yeah, this chest is guarded. Magic on. So yeah, gonna have a bit of difficulty breaking through this, but not going to be impossible. So what we want to do is we'll kill with Phivion, use Blizzard on it, attack with Guy, and guess we can use Protect. I think some people advise not using easy enough. I think it's only got 100 and odd HP. But yeah, for doing that, we get the teleport tome. So that's why I didn't want to buy one, even if I had the money to in the previous area. So we'll teach that to Phivion. And he's got that up his arsenal. Yeah, let's try to get his shell leveled up. We're almost at the end of this, folks. Right, so Maria should be alright. I guess we'll use... I think I haven't used too much more of her MP. We'll have her attack physically. She'll be able to cope with it. And as I say, should I want to use more MP with Maria, not quite have enough, I'd probably just use a swap skill with Minwu on Maria. We'll do it that way. For 12 kill. Alright guys, this is boss time. So before we talk to them, so fill up on cure. And yeah, teleport takes you out of a dungeon entirely, but it does cost HP, so you do want to be careful not to... once you get out, you know, make sure that you are able to heal up. Okay, I think we're all set to go. It doesn't sound very cheery, does it? But yeah, I like how sort of unique this boss music is. Tecton. Use Blizzard. It's got about 400 and odd HP. So got a Shell on. I don't think it'll use any magic attacks, but you know, nice destroy him. I'll try. Yeah, nice to have that available. And then I think I'll just cure with Virion in any event. Again, mainly for... There we go. Yeah, if I do 2 sets of cures... maybe this is a little dangerous, but... should be able to get our MP boosted as well. Yeah, this should be that boss done. Hopefully Virion goes next. Awesome. Hey. Yeah, that's our first boss. At least we got Virion Spirit up. Maybe he's got a MP and a HP up. That's a bit underwhelming. Thanks, Finny. But yeah, we got the Mythil. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, we're not able to get all of the chests. If we wanted, we could teleport out here and run over his guards. But I think we'll walk out. Again, the advantage being we can start working on getting some gills sorted. So what we'll do with Minwu is we'll do a cheeky swap. And that means that all of Minwu's MP has gone to Maria. That's already granted him an MP and HP boost as well, but yeah, it'll help Maria keep going. Again, what I'm interested in here is trying to get... I did mean to use Shell actually, not Cure, but oh well. Yeah, we can use that MP boost that Maria has to... Awesome, it's always good to see, look at the Twiglet like, right? Yeah, it's cool to see how good the original NES sprites were, right, Kenny? I mean, I'm not a fan of Twiglets, as you know, but what will it be for the Jeff Yard menu today? I'm not sure, actually. I get paid on the 7th, so probably won't be getting takeaway. Oh, cool, we've not seen a green slime yet. Yeah, have you got anything nice on the menu tonight, Kendall? Any recommendations? Ostrich burgers, bees on toast. That might be a good shout out. Yeah, classic but easy. Ostrich burgers on payday. I did have a Papa John's ostrich pizza once. There used to be a... Okay, so anybody who saw my tweet to Square Enix, I've not saved yet, and I don't trust the autosave, but what you can do is you can... well, we've not got the MP to do it actually, but you can use live to target all of the zombies to kill them instantly. In any other game, in this game, I think we can do it with Cure, but I don't target every enemy just in case it does freeze again. Yeah, in this game, it does actually freeze if you target everybody with the live spell, or the zombies with the live spell, sorry. So, I tried to search for a place to report it online on Square Enix's website, and it kept asking me to log in. I couldn't remember my password or anything, so I couldn't be asked, to be honest. Steak shrimp, corn, roasted cauliflower, and baked potato. Oh, nice! And hope you enjoy the American football playoffs as well. I know, right? You'll have to save us some. I mean, you know, I'd be jealous of my beans and toast if I were you, Kendall. Yeah, I hope you enjoy both the football and the food. So yeah, the reason I thought best to walk out of here is just to, again, work on getting as much skill as possible, because we do want to do a bit more spending soon enough. Had cheese on top. I guess I'd want a grilled with cheese, to be honest, Vinny. Yeah. But yeah, I could do. Okay. I think once I get out of this dungeon, I will just have a quick toilet break. We're not going to be too far off ending the stream. There's a few bits and pieces. Well, actually, there's a little mini dungeon that I want to do first. I guess maybe it will be a little while. So, yeah, we'll take a short break after. For 20 HP. Again, Minwoo's design is definitely one of my favourites, actually. I do really dig it. I don't really see too many with the sort of Middle Eastern vibes, right? So it's interesting that we got that in as early as we did. Yeah, so FF2 is quite interesting, actually, in that unlike FF1, the fourth character member keeps changing over time. So we're not going to have Minwoo for the entirety of the game. He is going to leave us at some point. And actually, he'll be leaving us by the end of the stream. But yeah, I think that's one of the, I guess, selling points of FF2, having the rotating cast. And yeah, I mentioned earlier about the more story-focused aspects of Final Fantasy II. I think that fourth character does keep coming and going. I think they really add to the dynamic, probably more so than the main three. Yeah, Finny. Like, we always have Vivian and Guy there with us no matter what. but where that white mage is, Minwu, you'll have somebody else and somebody else. And they all specialise in different things, so Minwu's like a white mage. Then, you know, we might have somebody's more attacking minded, more of a monk, stuff like that. Oh, Albert Odyssey, that's the Saturn game, wasn't it? Yeah, so did that have like one set party with different people at different points in then? Yeah, it's always a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because that's why I'm not too fussed about leveling up Minwu. And I'll try not to spoil when every character... I mean, I guess I've spoiled that Minwu will leave us, but... yeah, I'll try not to spoil when each character leaves. But... yeah, I guess one quality of life thing is that in this version the characters auto unequip, so you don't have to worry about before they leave. You won't have to worry about seeing me unequip all the items so that you don't lose them. It will auto unequip anyway, so that's pretty handy. Get out of here. Hey, sweet. So we'll make our way to Salamand, and then we've got 5k in the bag. So yeah, we'll rest up at the inn and cheeky bastards. Goblin up in here. Guy looks like such an NPC. I do. Yeah, maybe I'll try and get scans of the official art actually from the various books that I have, because yeah. So Guy was apparently raised by animals. And yeah, it's pretty sort of nice but dim. Maria and Leon, Leon's the one who's gone missing. They're siblings, and Firion is an orphan who was raised alongside Maria and Leon. Yeah, I think they really did want to, you know, bring into focus some more. We'll just sort of waste some turns just to try and get Shell leveled up. So yeah, I think it's you know, bad a rep as it gets for the gameplay. Hey, One Pint, how's it going? Welcome in. I think the work that we've done on sort of developing a cast of characters has been pretty cool to see. Yeah, bonjour, hello. Just nerding out over some old school FF at the moment. I hope you're doing good today. B doesn't know what's hit it. What has hit it? Hey, we got Shell leveled up. Awesome. Let's get to town. So yeah, they're all like, oh, take the Mythil to go see the princess. Which we will do. But yeah, we've saved all the husbands and stuff. And yeah, the dialogue does change at certain points, which is pretty neat. So it's not all just like, once you've had one piece of dialogue, that's it. Cheer everybody up. It's still so expensive, isn't it? Okay, awesome. Let's go buy that magic. And yeah, if you're not following, One Pint is doing some River City Girls too. I hope that went well. Nice. Get some life, sap, and a warp. I had to kill a stream early when it was becoming a pill. Oh, so sorry to hear about that, One Pint. Yeah, hope you're enjoying River City Girls and you have been able to play it. Absolutely. Okay, I am just going to take a little BRB. So I can have a BRP. But I'll be with you in two seconds. I'll try to be as quick as possible. But yeah, I'll be with you in 2 secs. Sorry, as I came back, I ended up booting the table that the laptop's currently resting on. But yeah, I'm doing good, thanks One Pint. Oh yeah, I did like the new emote that you've made for Prinny, the new animated stuff. It looked amazing on the Kudo board. So big well done on that. And yeah, I'm going back, folks. So that was I don't think I ever spoke to Joseph, did I? Yeah, that's his daughter, Nelly. Thanks for saving me. Actually, guys, you might want to keep in mind Joseph, because he is referenced at one particular scene in Final Fantasy IX, quite an integral scene as well to Garnet. So, yeah, as you know, Final Fantasy IX does have quite a lot of references to the older school FFs, and yeah, Joseph is one of those references. Oh yeah, the blinking. I did notice that actually. I didn't know if it's intentional or not, but No, fair enough. Speaking of blinking, I guess you can try leveling up Protect. Why not? But yeah, we're just going to head back to the starting town of Altair. Oh, actually, Final Fantasy II was also the first Final Fantasy game with chocobos in it. Yeah, we might take a detour just to go to a chocobo forest if you want. We'll see. And just building up that gill as well. There we go. I know for the last time that we visit, I think I want 2,600. It could be 2,200, something like that. But we'll go for 2,600 to be safe, just to get a final bit of magic. Yeah. Have you played Final Fantasy 2 One Pint, or is this on your to play list? There you go, get rid of these hornets. And hornet, da da da. I could use a canoe there, but alas. Some other world design infuriate. Yeah, I think the dungeon design for me is my least favourite part. Hey, Dragon Ollie, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, I think the leveling up features are pretty interesting. Certainly, maybe it didn't quite catch on as intended, but yeah, the empty rooms are definitely a pain in the backside. Yeah, I think that's my least favourite aspect of FF2 actually. And yeah, hope the art's going well. Welcome in. Have you played Final Fantasy II? Dragon Ollie? Hello? God. Oh no, thanks for popping by. Yeah, we're just doing some, well, as you can see, doing some Final Fantasy 2. It is going good. I just wondering if we had any. Oh, you had it on PSP. Nice. Yeah, I actually had FF1 and 2 on PSP. That's how I first. Excuse me, did make it that far? Yeah, that's right when I first played these games. Okay, so let's go take this to Tobal. He's the blacksmith who we saw at the start of the game. But yeah, Mythal will allow us to craft some new weapons and stuff. should be pretty handy for us. If you show him a Miffle. Awesome. What we want to purchase is certainly a Miffle knife for Firion. Want 2 Miffle swords for Guy. Now time for the armor shop. Miffle shield for Firion, Miffle helmet, and then 700, 500, that'd be 1200. It might be easier just to raise the capital from leveling. That's fine. There we go. Awesome. Love the soundtrack. Oh, awesome. Yeah, the problem with having great music as the alarm is I'd never want to turn it off. But no, that's cool. Yeah, I do love the soundtrack, and the reorchestration on the Pixel remasters is really good. Yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of money grinding. And see how this goes. Thanks for that, Penny. Yeah, what kind of art have you been doing? I believe I've asked you this last time as well, didn't I? I have to forgive me, I'm a bit dense when it comes to remembering. And so certainly we want 1200 for the rest of the Miffle equipment that I want. And then I think another 2,400, so probably looking at about 3,600. Thanks for the twerks, Ash. I don't think these guys have too much in the way of HP, but let's see. Being Drone Dragons and Dinosaurs, making Slime superhero character, very film noir, yeah, Sega Mega Drive. Okay, cool. Oh wow, that's 600. We could do with more of those were-rats, really. Ogres are pretty handy, actually, as well. Yeah, at this point in time, we're just focusing on getting Gil. 2000 should do it. Oh, sea dragons. Hopefully you can get your phone started soon. Is this an ogre made? Let's use the shell. Oh, just a standard ogre actually. Like Shrek. Just like an onion, right? Oh no, the other one fled. I don't know if it drops money if it flees. I'm not quite sure how that works. Doesn't seem like it, unfortunately. Evasion up, I remember those Forest Rakos, or however you pronounce it, quite tough enemies before, so... Yeah, you can certainly see how well our stats have increased since, particularly with Guy being able to deal some pop damage now. Made a few Dragon Stories about 13 years ago. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, very creative as well. I guess I'll work on Protect. Yeah, so some people say don't bother learning Protect because it reduces the amount of HP that your characters can learn. I guess I can see that. Being an issue. Focus on the grenade. So yeah, in the original, I know blind could affect the chances of magic. I'm not sure what the situation is in the Pixel remaster. But yeah, we'll get there soon. Save the turtles and it. Oh, I'm slaughtering the mean turtles, Prinny. And I'm doing it all in the interest of getting some money. Maybe that doesn't make it better, but I don't think it makes it worse, does it? Does it? He's a Terminator. No, he's... I'm not a Terminator. I think you meant to post that into Research Ninja's stream. Standby. But welcome in Standby. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What we're doing is a saving society from the demons called up from hell. Okay. Probably another few battles. Sorry, I know this isn't the most interesting, folks, but hopefully we're done with soon. Here we go, just taking after you and multi-lurking. No, fair enough. I hope you enjoy the alerts, and yeah, cheers for popping back. Maybe not on standby. No animals safe, bad dogs and cats, so I could never hurt a dog or a cat. Well, okay, awesome. He's the proper good for some of the old experience. Some of the old ultra violence. Or fish. Or ketchup. Our famous creature. Oh, it's sheep. Sooner on. Do it sooner rather than later. Hey Cumber, how's it going? How was your stream? Well, going in. I know you're a fan of Final Fantasy 2 actually, Cumber, right? Yeah, I'm just looking to get some money just to buy some spells. Yeah, if you're not from Cumber, do some retro. What game are you playing specifically? See, the original wasn't the Final Fantasy. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, I think we should be good to go. We'll do one more fight. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not playing Rebellion, he's doing some Pokemon. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Turtle takes a lot out of you. The quest wheel went shit. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Gumber. Yeah, it always sucks when the internet starts acting up, right? But yeah, thanks for a raid, dude. And fingers crossed you'll be able to. Let's get out of here. You'll be able to redo that. And hopefully not have it pan out quite so. You can't get any encounters while you're on the canoe, so that's why that's handy. I think if we go back to Altair first. Yeah, because I needed to buy some Mythal equipment, didn't I? I wanted to, rather. Yeah, hope you're doing well today, you Valiant. Just doing some old school FF, FF2. It's going all right. We're enjoying it. Well, I'm enjoying sort of venturing into the past. So yeah, really with having Guy tank most of the damage, although Firion is actually doing pretty well for HP. But yeah, Firion's sort of our white mage, maybe he's our black mage, and yeah, he's just, Guy's just a beast at the moment, so his evasions are worse, which is why I want his HP the highest. Yeah, I think I'd be interested in getting myself a new PC as well, Cumber, to be honest. I think this laptop's serviceable, but yeah, there's certain games that I'd like to play that I'm just not able to. 105. Don't mind if I do. Guy had awful defense in your run. Oh, really? Yeah, I've sort of gone Firion to be more evasive. Well, that's why he's only got a sword and dagger and shield. Yeah, Maria is just focusing on magic mainly. In the Pixel remaster, they add the magic penalty to armor and equipment. So the bow has 70% magic penalty, armor. The copper cure race only has a 1%, so I'm not too fussed about that. But yeah, that's why I've gone a bit stingy on armor for Firion and Maria. Want to view chat, it's fine, but as soon as I start trying to do much, it shits a bit out. I was loved in Dissidia. Yeah, that's a cool little aspect of Dissidia, right? I never I did play through the original Dissidia a lot. I never played too much of Dissidia Duodecim. And one that I was really looking forward to was Dissidia NT on a PlayStation 4. And that's probably the one that disappointed me the most as well. Just because I was really looking forward to it, and it just seemed to be focused way too much on the online aspect rather than any story. Which I thought was a bit of a shame, but you know. So we're actually going to head to, I believe Sid might have some more dialogue actually. So we'll go see what Sid has to say. Otherwise, I guess we can always go get a Chocobo, just to show them off. Go to Sid's Gap, exactly. I think you can actually get an airship to the next place that you need to go as well from Sid's Gap. But, well, say Sid's Gap, he's hanging out in the pub. But I guess FF2 is quite a bleak world, right? It's all Empire controlled and stuff, so why would you not hang out in a pub? Yeah, if it's just gonna be like 2 or 3 enemies or 1 enemy, I'll probably just brute force my way through. And then for the bigger encounters, we'll you know, use more strategy. Hello. So he just says the same thing. That's fair enough. Alright, I guess we can go get Chocobo. It's a little bit of a detour, but it'd be fun to show off. Yeah, you can completely miss the Chocobo forest as well. But yeah, that ship is our next destination. That town is our next destination. Yeah, this has the advantage, twofold advantage really. A, we get to see Chocobos. Okay, awesome. Here we go. And B, on our way there, we can get a few extra little stat boosts. I'm actually pretty impressed with. I think in my little practice run through, Firion has a bit more MP, and but Vivian and Maria were both on like 200 HP. Guy had a little more MP, but yeah, I think overall we're doing alright. So. Laptop wasn't very good new, and it must be good 10 years old now. Oh God. Oh, fair play. Yeah, I think I've got a bit of money in my savings to hopefully go for something a bit more powerful. I was going to wait actually till the Xbox Friday sales come round. Yeah, they do, Penny. So we'll. I think somebody does mention chocobos in one of the towns, and where you can find them. It's in this big forest here. Yeah, this was actually the first game to feature chocobos as well. Final Fantasy 1. It's like you think of all the common things of Final Fantasy, and you think, oh, Cid, there's always a Cid. There's always chocobos, Malvas, and maybe not Malvas, but yeah, Final Fantasy 1 didn't have either Cid or chocobo. But yeah, Final Fantasy 2 was the introduction to both Cids, both chocobos, and I'm sure it introduced something else that was quite that became a staple. I just can't quite recall what. So yeah, if you cast life on just one of the zombies, that's fine. It doesn't freeze the game. If you cast it on all of them, that's when the game gets frozen. At least on the PC Pixel Remastered version. So don't do that. Oh, you know, you could do it, but see why you would. Unless you enjoy. Game's getting frozen. Get me my chocobo. Yeah, so here we go. Ah! Bloody soldier. Deserved to be rid of just for interrupting me. Introduced chocobos and Cid. 3 was Mughals, 5 was Gilgamesh. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think 5 or 6 was Tombies and Catchwires. I guess 3 also introduced summons, right? Hello. Oi. So yeah, maybe not worth it, but look, you can see its butt wiggle. And yeah, as I say, the land of FF2 is, you know, loops around, so we could use this chocobo to get to some of the end game areas. I wouldn't want to depart it now in case I got, you know, ambushed by a particularly angry group of or horde of enemies, but yeah, we can just loop around with Matt and end up here. And yeah, you can get to some towns that, you know, maybe you're not supposed to go at this point of the game. That's bloody easy. Right? Yeah, FFA, that mini game, that Chocobo mini game is so weird. I do actually extend the Chocobo theme in this version as well. Originally, in the NES version of FF2, it is just literally the first 5 seconds looped. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we'll use that Chocobo to get to where we need to be. As soon as you get off, it'll run away. So, talking beavers, yeah. I've actually got the Ultimania translations Cumber that's released. Do you know the little Redux version? And yeah, the beavers were originally supposed to be Moogles, or whatever Moogles were going to be called originally. Can't remember why I changed it, but I think maybe to... I couldn't say really, but... Anyway, let's go to our next destination. That's a little detour, but we're 13 introduced a compelling narrative. That's bloody easy. Wish it's that easy. And you're with the rebels, maybe. Oh yeah, so Borgen used to work for the rebels, but he betrayed them. I don't think there's anything you to buy in terms of weapons here. No, you got the same old stuff. But interestingly enough, we can buy a new piece of armor for Maria. So you're probably thinking, oh, you're not spending all the money on bloody Guy, but what about Maria? Well, she's going to get a silver cuirass. That's a 200. There we go. Talking beavers. Regal derives for the Japanese word for mo. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, we'll be seeing the beavers probably next stream, I'd imagine, Finny. But yeah, they are pretty much like the Moogles, really. And yeah, this is why I wanted to get all that money for these white spells. Well, ones that I'll be interested in leveling up at the moment are Basuna and Dasuna. Probably won't use the other two too much, but you know, it's worth having, right? So, get those on Vivian. Yeah, each character can learn 16 spells. And we can level up to 16 as well. So. Chocobos are inspired by a travelling bird scene in Studio Ghibli. Oh, really? See, you guys with all the trivia. Okay, let's speak to the Bafsk. Bit of a weird name, isn't it? Asking about the wild rose. Catch you later. Now into our next dungeon. And yeah, this is really cool music here, folks. Just making sure that I didn't want to buy anything else. Ventured into here. I think that's everything. So let's get going. Meguri is a mix of thanks for that, Penny. Megura, Mole, and Komori Bat. Right. I think there's only 2 per feature. Oh yeah, one would be the pass that we get at the end. Okay. Yeah, if it's any less than 4 enemies, I'm not going to bother casting magic. I think there's a secret passage somewhere. Oh, I did say actually I wanted to get a sooner up, so now's a good chance says I need to start working on it actually, so yeah, take it back. Can change character classes. Sort of, Finny. So you can sort of make any character whatever you want to be. So I guess at the moment Firion is sort of like a bit of an attacker, but mainly a white mage as well. Maria's the black mage, and Guy's going to be our damage dealer. If I wanted to now, I could just have Firion forget all the magic, teach it all to Guy, have him become a white mage, and you know, have Firion become the attacker. So it's a bit like FF8, where the character classes aren't set. You can sort of make them whatever you want to be. And yeah, I think the thing is, it sort of works out, I guess, Elder Scrolls works, in that, you know, whatever you focus on is what the character becomes, really. Yeah, but, as Cumber says, really, yeah. Panda's cave dwelling race with wings like a mix of moles and bats, never really planned to be mascots. Okay, so I guess it just sort of took off, right? Yeah, so I am just using Basuna and Dasuna randomly, but with the intention of leveling him up. The Imperial Army and not the one from FF12. Yeah, it's such a cool tune, isn't it? Right, that's just attack there. I'm getting a nice bit of gil from these guys as well, so. I'll tell you where the secret passage was. I wonder whether. So I know Asuna can cure KO in this game if you level it high enough, or at least in the NES version. I'm not sure about this. I'm just wondering whether it would work on zombies. Hopefully Firion goes before Guy so that we can test it out. If not. So if you lose your white mage, you can heal. I mean, you can teach anybody cure, but yeah, I've got. So Minwu is obviously the white mage, but Firion is also being built as a white mage, so yeah, don't worry. Once Firion's gone, once Minwu's gone, sorry, Firion will be there to pick up the slack. You want to boost defense and HP, flog yourself near death. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about. So the most likely person to have a HP boosted will probably be Guy, but he's got a load of armor on anyway. Firion, his main focus is on evasion as well. That's why he's only equipped with a shield. So I doubt that he'll end up needing HP. probably should. Oh, maybe this will be a bit sooner actually. Okay, we'll work on that. Yeah. Although I am focusing on leveling up the light skills, particularly Bassoon and Desuna, because those will be handy. Well, I think one of my goals of this playthrough, Still Alive, is to sort of, I guess, say that, you know, evasion can be just as good as HP. So Guy will naturally get his HP up. And yeah, I think we'll be alright. Especially with Pixel Remaster. I think naturally doing it in Pixel Remaster, even whilst I'm sort of going out of my way to level up Magic, even if I didn't do that, it should be in good stead. Blood so true. Yeah, we did do the FF2 medley, didn't we do Penny? I guess we've not had an MP boost for Vivian in particular. So I believe in this version you need to use 10% of MP to get a boost. For it's a first one with specific classes. Oh yeah, and this version does increase MP or HP automatically as well. I think I've gone a long way here already. Yeah, I think you're right there, Dragon Ollie. At least the first mainline one. Yeah, because I mean, you could choose specific classes in FF1, but I guess you had the choice over what classes you chose. Whereas FF4, as you said, was set. This mini-map feature is so handy. Hey Sipmuse, thank you for the resub. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Sunday. You're just doing some FF2. Everybody's favourite FF. I actually prefer the class to be fixed. Jump systems annoy me. Do they? I'm trying to. I do really like the FF9 system. And yeah, thank you so much for resub, Sipmuse. Hope you're doing well today. If you're not following Sipmuse, she's doing some Animal Crossing. Definitely check her out. Nice strength is looking good. Also doing some Ace Attorney as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to test out the Asuna thing. See whether this works. Actually, that end is Asuna's higher level as well, so. Yeah, okay, maybe it didn't. Yeah, 9 is fixed. Yeah, I'm not really sure which one I prefer, Cumber. I think... Yeah, let's go for some MP boost. And I guess for a while I might as well get a little bit of HP, why not? did you know there's a Phoenix live action movie? I think it's called Legally Blonde. So yes, I did. But no, I didn't actually know there's a Phoenix live action movie. That's pretty cool. Have you been able to watch it, Sick News? Hey, Zero X Runner, how's it going? These Witherspoons plays Phoenix Knight. I reckon she should be good. Okay, I think we're ready to end this. Sure, we'll defend. This should hopefully see Tyrian's MP increase. Yeah, how are you doing, Zero? So trailer for it, and it honestly looks decent. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I was actually, oh, we didn't get any MP increase. Disappointing. Now we can put our Basuna to use. And yeah, if you're not from Zero X Runner, he's doing some Super Mario World 2. Need to find a version of sub so you can watch it. Yeah, I was talking to a friend, and he's telling me about a puzzle game called Return of the Obra Dinn. It's supposed to be pretty good. So yeah, I might grab it at some point. I'm not very good at puzzle-y games and stuff, but let's see. And yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Zero. I had a pretty chilled weekend. Yeah, not looking forward to work tomorrow, but got another village time. Ah. Oh, I wrote your emotes there. Oh, those are cool. Oh, wow, they're cool. Mega Man. Yeah, I do like those Mega Mans as well. Did you do it yourselves, Zero? Hey, and we've got Asuna leveled up. Awesome. Hello. So this is like the Darth Vader of Final Fantasy II. I did say at the start of the stream that Final Fantasy II does wear its Star Wars inspiration on its sleeve. So catch you later. There's that bargain bastard. But yeah, we've completed the Dreadnought, and they do actually go on a bit of a... as I say, Final Fantasy II is a bit of a darker game as well. So we do end up destroying a few of the towns. Including the Rebel hideout town. So, yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Zero. Oh, well done on that. Hey, find a pass. Nice. I think that should be all the items in this dungeon. Just double check. Unfortunately, this one is a teleporter. Get out of here ASAP. And I am quite happy with how our characters are progressing so far. Thank you for that. Yeah, let's make our way back to the rebel base and report the bad news to Hilda. Hey, Vivion's agility's gone up. Sweet. There's no Goliath, exactly. Wolf. Have I told you about this? I think I've mentioned this before, but I thought my niece. It's like this animal book. It's made by the Hungry Caterpillar guy, and it had like animals of a farm, and you press a button that relates to a sheep, and it go meh. But it also had the caterpillar, and the caterpillar sound was. And like that is not the sound of a fucking caterpillar. He's tooting his own horn there, I think. He's just gotten too big for his boots. And it's even the Hungry Caterpillar from the Hungry Caterpillar book as well. Not that I can blame him, you know, it's a good book, of course, but I just don't think it was actually the Hungry Caterpillar. Meh. Because, yeah, the book was by the guy who did, I forget his name. And by guy, I mean the legend. So maybe it deserves a fanfare, but I feel like a caterpillar wouldn't make that sound. Woof. I think I did. It sounds like it's based on someone you know. I have no idea. Caterpillar also wouldn't eat a slice of cake. Any caterpillar that wants to live in my house will eat. Hey, you guys got 666 HP. More like a caterpillar. Again, at this point, we could actually speak to Sid. I'm going to leave him for now. We'll speak to him in due course. Come along, bastard. Oh no, it's alright. Sid Muse, it's I think all caterpillars should have a fanfare as it transforms into a butterfly. Should it be the same fanfare? Should it be a different fanfare? This will be my transformation fanfare. Yeah, so Vivion's agility is really coming up now. The agility does feed into the evasion stat as well. So essentially, the better is agility, the better is evasion. And vice versa, I think. I did have a list of how all the stats interacted with each other. So evasion, yes, shields increase agility, and that's based on agility plus weapon evasion plus shield evasion minus the armor. So yeah, I'm quite happy with his agility popping up. think that's a default state, so there we go. And I don't know if it's quite this way on the Pixel Remaster, but I know agility also feeds into how many preemptive or ambushes you get. So we want to improve agility for that point alone, really. Yeah, the town's been blown up a little bit. Let's see what's going on. It's a man in Poth named Sid who might just know if a Dreadnought has any weaknesses. Sid was the first person to build an airship. Dreadnought attack, but at least our hideout is safe. Everybody who's outside is dead. As I say, this is a very bleak game. And yeah, Gordon's buggered off as well. Sid and his big ship. And I did tell you, this guy was the biggest dick of FF2. See, it happened just as I said it was. Obviously, with tasks more than you could handle. Good to see you do what we did. Okay, let's go see what King has to say, and then we'll speak to Hilda. Talk to King after this scene. So yeah, this is where Minwoo leaves our party. Unfortunately. Very good white mage. I think they did, you know, help you out by giving you a white mage early on. Catch you later. Let's see what the King has to say. No, it's a massive airship. Yeah, we like their airships, don't we? Hello. Yeah, so our next destination will be Sid. To learn about the airship's weaknesses. But I think this is going to be it for today. So, yeah, we'll call it here. And yeah, I'll do some stat boosting off stream, so that so I guess it'd be worth healing up, wouldn't it? Start off fresh. Yeah, no problem, Ash. Thanks for hanging. Just think of that thick caterpillar from a bug. He used to be my favourite. What's he called? Heimlich or something. When I grow up, I want to be a beautiful butterfly, and everything will be better. Good times. Yeah, folks, this has been Final Fantasy II. An oddball of a series, for sure. Yeah, I remember when I bought Bugs Life on VHS even. It had a reversible cover, so I think originally I can't even remember what main ant's called, but you could reverse it, and I got one with the caterpillar on the reverse side, so that could have that. Flick, that sounds about right. Hey Savage, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, and we also had Do you know those toys that it is like the grasshopper, and you put in your room if you turned it on, and it could sense people moving, and it'd be like, "Oh, stop moving," or it'd be like, "What kind of bug are you?" Or "Stop coming in here, get me some food." It's just, yeah. Good times. Yeah, if you're not from Savage, he's doing some Call of Duty. And yeah, welcome. Well, I guess thanks everybody for hanging, rather. Looks like a flashlight. You bellion. That's my caterpillar, that. Let's see if we can read a Rooney. But yeah, for those who are interested in FF2, it'll be back on next week, next Sunday at 6 o'clock. Otherwise, we'll be doing some oh, sorry, Savage. Just put in for Infinity. You can certainly give him a shout out, and I'll try to get John next time. I guess we could do Drow this time and do Infinity next time, because yeah, he's on. Okay, yeah, we can swap it round. That's fine. We'll get Infinity next time. Yeah. But yeah, Infinity is currently doing some Chained Echoes. Also got Ale. It's doing some Golden Eye. I think that's a new one. Yeah, so Monday will be Mega Man 02. But Tuesday, Prinny and I will be doing a Chrono Cross tier list. So time to be determined, but it will be around maybe 6-7 o'clock. Yeah, we'll be ranking our favourite Chrono Cross characters. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and catch you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. And yeah, for those who are still hanging about, yeah, cheers, guys, and we'll catch you next time. Some more FF2. So until then, catch you later. Cheers, guys.